What's up, guys? Wingale here. I just wanted to make a video now that Arenas is finally out uh, on how to actually farm. I know that there's a million and one videos on how to make money in this game, but I really just want to show how simple it is just to make a lot of money, and you don't really have to get too active with the combat. You don't have to be great at the PvP, you just have to understand the map, know what you're looking for, and it can be done from a low level. I think the most important piece of the puzzle for farming really comes down to class selection. Certain classes are just better farmers than others, but generally speaking, you can farm on all classes. But here are some of my suggestions as well as why I think they make good farmers. Rogue has access to double jump and traps and locks. Double jump allows you to access unintended areas of the map and sometimes skip the PvE entirely, while traps and locks allows you to open every locked door and chest you see without needing lockpicks, as well as detect traps, although this is less useful. This perk used to be more powerful when lockpicks weren't so abundant around the map, but nonetheless, as a purely farming perk, it is pretty great. Here are some tips for Rogue, if you're running that. Know that you are down a perk or two, and in a normals lobby, you're probably going to be at a disadvantage in PvP fights. If you're in normals, I would avoid combat altogether, unless you're in Inferno or a deeper dungeon. The risk of taking a fight isn't worth the reward of looting a purely squire, fighter, barbarian, or cleric, and you'll burn through a lot of your resources for that run. There's almost no real upside to PvPing on Rogue in normals in a Forgotten Castle run. In HR, people have to bring in a certain gear score, so taking a fight there at least has the upside of looting their kit for money, so that makes more sense. Next up is Bard. It's an extremely powerful farmer with access to tanky items, good move speed, rapier mastery, and access to shields. It's probably the most versatile class for this purpose since it can clear PvE extremely well. It's great into PvP and has access to door opening and chest opening song, Unchained Harmony, which can be used while moving to open even standard room doors. In my opinion, this makes Bard S tier for farming, as well as an extremely strong class just in general. I also wanted to list Warlock, because while Warlock doesn't inherently have abilities that open doors or chests, it has some of the fastest and consistent PvE clear in the game, by running Flame Walk with Phantom Eyes and aggroing an entire room full of PvE mobs and have them burn to death all at once. You also get practically infinite healing due to Curse of Pain and Torture Mastery and Vampirism. Clearing the PvE allows you to safely loot a room with a lot less kiting than a Bard or Rogue would have to do. A notable mention here is Barbarian because of Crush. With Crush, you can break open most chests and doors, which means you don't spend a ton of time interacting with these items. Barbarian is also quite formidable in PvP, generally speaking winning fights with more ease than other classes. This is especially true if you go into gold pile rooms with someone in it. You walk in, close the door, and let the stat check begin. As far as maps go, if you're new-ish, I would highly suggest to stick to normals and the Forgotten Castle set of maps, which is Ruins, Crypts, and Inferno. The reason is, this map, as of this wipe, makes all players reset back to Squire gear. In the other maps, like Goblin Caves or Ice Caverns, and the water map, the Blue Maelstrom, they all have higher entrance gear limits, which after blue or purple gear, there will be a significant enough difference between a geared player and a Squire kit player that while not unbeatable, it is for sure a disadvantage. So if you want to venture into these maps, I highly suggest bringing in some gear to reduce the stat difference between you and other opponents. But for this video, I've decided to go with Bard since I haven't played it for a while, and since it's level 1, it'll be a good way to show you how much you can earn on a fresh slate. For perks, I'm taking Rapier Mastery, Charismatic Performance, and Warsong. Personally, I think Rapier Mastery and Charismatic Performance are must-have perks. Rapier Mastery is a straight damage increase for your best weapon, and Charismatic Performance allows you to skip a beat in a song, which will make it both faster and shorter cast time. For the last perk, I'm going with Warsong, because it further increases your weapon damage after a song. This pairs extremely well with Shriek of Weakness, which you will use constantly. For skills, take Music Memory 1 and 2. The only other viable skill is Dissonance, but it's most useful in arenas, so you won't be needing this normally. For the songs, these are my suggestions. And this is really Bard's bread and butter. It's Rousing Rhythms, Beats of Alacrity, Area of Alacrity, Ballad of Courage, and Shriek of Weakness. These are going to be your most used songs. For unlocking chests and doors, you want Unchained Harmony. From here on, it's personal preference, but I'd suggest Harmonic Shield before anything else. I went with Lament, Tranquility, Harmonic Shield, and Piercing Shrill. Without further ado, I'm going to jump in to Forgotten Castle. I'm going to try to do all 3 floors, and we're going to just see how much money we end up pulling out. As you can see, this is a completely brand new... this is my Bard. I haven't played it at all this season. I played it a bit in previous seasons, so I'm not the best Bard at all by any stretch of the imagination, but really it's just to show you that it can be done. Without further ado, let's just jump in real quick. Do I buy potions? Let's just pretend you've made a little bit of money. Okay, I'm just going to bring some potions. If you can have 50 gold, this is not unreasonable, so let's just get in. So one thing to point out, I currently don't have access to the Unchained Harmony spell, which is this one. So I'm going to have to find some memory capacity in order to do that. Oh wait, this is okay. So if you're playing Bard, actually, these guys steal your spells. They steal your buffs, so just keep that in mind. It's probably not the best spot for me to start as a Bard. I just want to kill some of these guys first because we could really use a little bit of gear upgrades. That's locked. I should have... oh, I have it. So you saw me skip a note there. Oh, what's that? Emerald Flawed. Okay. That actually comes from Charismatic Performance, so it allows you to skip a note and still get the thing to complete. And one thing to note, that spell also opens doors. So you can walk and open doors in case you're getting chased by mobs or players. You can cast that spell. But we're going to do the same thing as before. We're just going to ignore green loot. I may pick up some quest items, but I'm not really going to focus on that too much. Unless I end up finding it. Let's see. So I think there's sometimes plants around here. I don't remember. Crazy here. Okay, might be crazy. Oh, I'm skipping one. That's what it was. There we go. Like I said, I haven't played Bard in a long time, so bear with me here. We're gonna break this pot here. Down here, you can get a spawn of a large chest. That's a... Okay, we're gonna take those. And you open it by hitting this lever here. Don't forget to smack these skeletons. They can drop good loot. Surge kits. I don't care for this. I'm gonna drop that too. Okay. This is open. I'm gonna kind of ignore mobs and just go for the big ticket items. In here, we can get more gear upgrades, but really what we're after is the royal coffin, which looks like it's already been opened. Yeah, and that guy is dead there. Don't know who killed him. Don't see anybody. Again, I'm not really looking to PvP, just really looking to make money, so here we go. We want this book. This book sells for 500 gold, so we're gonna leave everything else here well enough alone. There is actually a golden chest if you go below here, which I could show you how to do. You come out here. Let's see if it's in there. No, it's just a big... So if this treasure chest there is like a lion's head or a golden chest, you want to go in there, but right now it's not, so we're not gonna bother with it. Not worth clearing all those mobs down there. Alright, looks like there's a druid over there. There's a rogue right here. Okay, he hurts. Oh, there's another rogue. Oh, that's unlucky. Just gonna go past this guy. Let them deal with each other. Okay. Whatever. Alright. We're gonna leave them alone. If the giant's dead... I don't know where the giant... Oh, the giant's right here. Really rather not deal with the druid. Alright, looks like the druid fell down. we're just gonna leave him alone. I don't really care enough. We have a limited amount of time to make money, so... Remember, everybody has different goals. So some people just want to come in PvP, and that's fine. But our goal here is to make money, so we're just gonna ignore. Unless we absolutely have to. And we're gonna go down too, so it's not like we're not gonna have more time to make money, but... The heck? Not used to that reload speed. That's huge. We got that. That's nice. That's huge too. These are nice pieces. Grabbing these things. Let's eat this bandage. We got 3 minutes. Grab that. Lockpicks might actually not be as worth anymore. I don't know. Because you can... I have the ability to just unlock stuff, so it's not like a huge deal. Hear the druid still kind of messing around up there. All right, none of this stuff is useful. We got 3 minutes. We're actually going to go down south from where we are here. Let's redo our buffs. In this area here, there's actually a ladder that you can climb up. And then there's going to be a skeleton guy right here. Sometimes this is a lion's head. Oh, that's a nice hat, but I don't know how much it's actually going to be worth. Additional weapon damage. That's pretty nice. We'll take it. We gotta. Okay. We got 2 minutes. And I want to try to make it down here. There's potentially one more book spawn for the there's a golden chest up there. If the golem's dead, or if you kill the golem, you can go up there and get the golden chest. We also have the key, but I didn't have enough time, and with those guys moving around the map, it was going to be a little bit dicey. So we just decided to leave that part well enough alone. There's a golden chest up here sometimes too, but that's okay. Can't get everything. Sometimes there's a chest down here too. You go through the fire, but yeah, you can't really hit the entire map. You just have to move quickly and hit like big things if you can. I wasted too much time there with the rogue and the druid, but we're gonna drop everything off, and then later on we'll see how much we made. This key can still be used in crypts, so it's not completely lost. There's one place. Oh. Yeah. There's one place where we can use it, so not completely out of luck there. Gonna take this time to organize my meds. Oh, take the survival blow. Oh, oops. Oh well. I should have put the survival bow in there. That's my bad. All right. Now that we're in library, there is a secret entrance here. Let's kill this guy real quick. I think we needed a couple of those. I don't remember how many I need. Spiders are stuck. I'm gonna leave them alone. Here's the book. Spider on me. So we touch this book and it opens up this area here. We're in library. And you can stand in this spot here and open this, but since it's locked, we'll use the Unchained Harmony. So we're gonna use this, it's called, one of our songs gives us stats, so that's why it's allowing us to pass this. There we go. Oh god. Purple crossbow. Oops, not that. Okay. We're gonna take magic pots, protect pots. Anything of value. Okay. Let's see, maps. It also helps to find, there is a maps website that you can use. I hear somebody. But I'm kind of just going to go off memory here. There's a player here. He's above. Alright, he wants to fight. Okay. We're going to do the rest of our songs. Because he wants to fight, and I just want to farm. So ideally we just leave him alone. Oh, that's unusual. What the hell? That's not good. Okay. Alright, if this rogue finds me, I might be actually cooked here. I don't know where he went. I see the rogue. Good thing he kind of stinks. So, we're just gonna leave him alone. I don't really care. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, sometimes you're gonna have to fight people, even if you don't want to. That guy might have some upgrades for us, so we're gonna clear some of these mobs. It would be really bad if we got more people. Okay. Bro, what the hell? Leave me alone. Where are the spiders coming from? Good lord. That's what storage kits are for. Just use them. Ugh. Huh. Never been in here. Actually, never been in here. Crazy. Okay. That's crazy. All right, let's find this guy's body. It's right here. Leave me alone, spiders. Decent. Rapier. Strength. You can wear that. And primarily I just want his heals because I burnt some of them because of him, so... While we're down here, though, there is actually something that we can do. And, these chests. So these chests sometimes are like larger chests, and there used to be a thing that you could stand on here. Can't tell if somebody's already walked in here. Oh, yeah, okay. Normally, when you step in here, this is like a giant, like step pad, like a trap, and that's where that champion came from. Or resourcefulness. I don't think I want to trade that. Okay, let's get out of here. We wasted so much time because of that guy. Jeez. Oh, there's more treasure down here actually. Oh, we got a golden key. Okay, that's kind of huge. It's kind of nice too if I was a rogue. This power. Okay. Let's go. All right, so that golden key room we can actually open because we have the key. So let's just go down there. I'm so tired of spiders. Christ. I should have broken that pot. We're going to skip this room. There is a champ below with more chests, but we have to kill a ton of mobs to get there, so we're just not going to do that. We're going to get in here. Make sure there's no people. No players. Golden door. So, we're gonna open this door. What the hell? Bro, what? Go away. Alright. Now let's do it for real. Vigor. That's crazy. Definitely taking that. It's pretty good. Let's not get too greedy. Grab all of our treasure. Okay, we definitely want to take some of that stuff. We'll drop blues. Definitely don't want to be carrying blues if we can avoid it at this point, since we got such nice treasure. Leave the rest of the stuff. It's not worth it. And we're gonna go take the red. Like somebody already came through here. All right. Let's dump all this stuff in here. Golden treasure. Anything that's blue can come out. It's not worth keeping in there. That's for west. Put that in there. I think that's it. That's all we got. All right, so this is actually a pretty good room to start in. Let's buff ourselves first. Just side strafing left here. If he hits you, he puts a slow on you. Like, it's pretty crazy. And yeah, and then he becomes harder to dodge. These things can sometimes have good treasure. So if you're a class that's like Fireball or Barbarian with Crush, just break those things because you can actually get some pretty decent treasure, like relatively quickly. So, aggro anything else? I did, yeah. Okay, ignore that guy. Additional weapon damage on that. Decent. I don't know how much those go for. Ah. Needed a cloak. Keep a lookout on your surroundings. Make sure you don't have players coming for you. Wow, those are terrible. Knowledge, magical power. Might be worth something on the market. That's one thing, like market stuff is definitely going to be something, an acquired knowledge from just seeing what roles are more expensive. I don't typically buy stuff for wizards, so I don't have a good feeling for whether these are a good deal or not. I'd assume not. So why would you run resourcefulness? I don't think there's anything else down here. At least there didn't used to be. These flowers are used for making potions, so we want to get some of those. They probably sell for money too, just like the phantom flowers. Yeah, I think that's it for this area. There is also another opening down here with treasure chests. Let's hit that. Sometimes you get two lion's heads in here, so we're just gonna crack these guys open. Okay. Purple rapier, let's go. Not taking the green. Okay. Okay, let's go up. Huh, I don't see the slow, so maybe it's been changed a bit. Yeah, I think they might have changed it because I don't see the slow effect on it. There is a ghost in here. You can kill it, but I don't know if it's worth it right now. Might be worth it. Let's try it. Just poke him through the door. Pocket watch. That was not worth it at all. But I guess sometimes you can have good stuff, so your mileage may vary on that. Where am I going next? Cerberus is killing people. Not surprising. It's kind of a tough mob. There is a heal shrine up there, but you'll have to get through some skeletons up there. So sometimes it can be kind of dangerous to get to if you don't have a way to deal with the range. But it looks like there is a chest up there, so watch out for the crossbow guy. This guy is just an archer, so... Ow. Okay. Alright. He's gonna protect us. Right? No? Okay. Really should not be picking up anything blue at this point, honestly. It's just gonna be slow me down. I'm gonna drop blue treasure. It's just not worth it now. Reload. My arrows. I'm gonna go one more to the west here. Also, this is the place to get ruby silver ore. God, I hate these things. Purple treasure. We're gonna not pick that up right now. What did I just pick up? Ah, damn it. That's the wrong thing. Well, this guy's dead here. Some of his heals. That's the Cerberus that killed everybody. Okay. Poor guys. Okay. There's another player here. Maybe they were looting. What the hell? That's gotta be a bug, right? What the fuck? Alright, so we're just gonna kill stuff slowly. Little bit at a time. Don't get too crazy. Anybody else? Now he does a dodge. We're just gonna deal with the skeletons first because they are much weaker than this guy. Bonk. Oh, I got stuck. My bad. Alright, help me kill his little healer guy. Back. Looks like he's got some kind of a vision cone. That's what that's got to mean. That's definitely not normal, though. Guy down. Not even worth it, man. Some of these guys drop good stuff, so the little praying guys, make sure to grab those. I'm gonna grab the life leaf. Those can be used to craft, I believe, the magic protect pots, so we want those. What I mean about having blue stuff. Blue stuff's not good for you. So we're getting kind of close. We're 4 minutes in, or 4 minutes left. Here. Let's break some of these guys real quick. Drop those boots. Drop that. They used to have better stuff. I feel like this is a downgrade from what it used to be. So, whatever. Alright, let's go. We gotta go north. Just kidding. Okay, let's go the other way. I don't want to fight that guy right now. There's probably no one left in here. So we're gonna go to the right. And we want to get to the blue portal with enough time, just in case we have to clear a bunch of mobs. Which sometimes is the case. Stay healthy. Right, there's a blue portal here. There's a ton of mobs here, though. Let's see if this is an easier portal. This is not an easier portal. So one thing you can do is just drag a bunch of mobs out of, oh, another dead guy here. Poor guy. Oh, no, not like this. Okay. Okay, hold on. Use a blue bandage. God, they take up the whole space. All right, can I get by? Yes, thank you. So you can drag mobs out. I'm not looting that guy. I want to get greedy. And then close the door. In a pinch, that's sometimes your best bet. There might be still a skeleton down here, though. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, let's just get out, not get greedy. All right, so we went in as level 1 with 50 gold worth of meds. And let's just see how much we pulled out in this one run. We went down 3 floors. And so we're just gonna drop out everything we're not gonna immediately sell here. This stuff down here. This can go in here. The gems I don't really count as profit, I think, because I'm just gonna end up keeping those to gem my gear. So for the purpose of this run, that's technically wasted space, but it is what it is. All right. Let's get some of this expressman stuff out. It says quest items. Okay. Alright, the rest of this stuff is gems, which I'm going to save, and these guys are quest items. That's not even including, like, the gear that I found, you know. So let me give that one thing. Where is that? This guy. Right? Yep. So let's get rid of these. That's not going to count. Okay. So let's see how much money we made from just this. So that's 2,250 gold. We killed a player. Could have been much more depending on the kind of gear you pull out. So that's just raw gold. Oh, wait. The book. Yeah, so 2,750. And if we were to sell... I can't become a trader. But if we were to sell some of these items, like this, that's pretty good. 3 vigor, 3 knowledge. 2 agility, 2 dex with 4 strength. That's really good. Jester cap with 3 strength. That's pretty good. You know, so it might not be like massive amounts of money, but you probably get a couple hundred gold for each of these pieces. And that adds up, you know, for a run that was entirely practically free. I came in with 50 gold worth of meds. So we killed a player. We got 10 levels out of that one run. So we ended this run being up 2,700 gold with 50 gold in meds as start, which I think is pretty decent. And we really didn't even farm that efficiently. You know, I could have beelined it to more points of interest on the map if I was faster. And I spent too much time with the PvP elements, both on ruins and on crypts. So if you have runs where you can pretty much avoid the PvP entirely and you just beeline it straight to the objectives, you'll make way more money. So with that, let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe if you've stayed this long. And I would appreciate any comments if you could let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the dungeons.